welcome back to Unqualified Talks with Andre and Kaiden, episode 2. Let's get into it. Day 1 of you coaching me again.
Yeah, for like the 7th millionth time.
Yeah,
Back
we've
at it.
been in and out a little bit, haven't I? Yeah.
But no, we'll tidy some things up and
That's
get
the plan.
going again. But yeah, last time was pre-season?
Pre-season, yeah. Yeah, which was all right. I got down to the lowest I've ever been weight-wise. It was probably the fittest I've ever been to.
Yeah.
So we made some good progress there.
You really picked up your running too.
Yeah, that helped heaps. I've never been a big runner, but sort of I've not fell in love with it, but I started enjoying it a bit more. And it it helped everything really. Made gym easier, obviously made footy training easier. So definitely something I want to keep on top of as much as I can during the season. But trying to manage the load between footy, gym, and then more running on top of it.
Yeah.
That's where you come in.
Yep.
Programming all my training. So I'll talk a little bit about how you program training around sports, because you got a few clients that are dual athletes.
Yeah, I think just about everyone is a dual athlete at some sort of other sport or high rocks or something. So it's it's not as challenging as it once was, but it's it's fun. It's enjoyable, and I think the way I've gone about it in the past is definitely nowhere near as how I go about it now.
Yeah,
which is something we'll talk about, but social media does a really good job of making it seem more complicated and bougie than what it is.
Like when I look at it and try, because I had a go at programming for myself around training, and it was so complicated.
Yeah,
like for me, I overcomplicated the shit out of it.
Yeah, and that's what, like, you go on. I've seen a few so-called NRL specific off-season coaches, and some of the stuff they do is just like, it's just, they base their whole program around a few certain things that are just not important at all. And it's something that we talked about during your pre-season. I remember you coming to me saying, I need a landmine press because I need to fend people off, and it's the same movement. And I'm like, yeah, but it's not.
Yeah, that's true.
The landmine press is a great exercise, especially when you look at like your shoulder function, stability, and
we use it more as a warm up and a mobility.
As a prep, because it gets that serratus anterior, gets your shoulder blade to open up. So it's got its benefit, but is it going to translate over to your sport very well?
Yeah,
not as something like a dumbbell press would.
Yeah, we can really load it up.
Yeah,
your stability on a dumbbell press is a lot higher than on a landmine press when you're on one knee on the ground.
Yeah.
You can't really load the thing up.
Yeah, you're very limited. Like, I think at most in a pre-season, you would probably gain, another 10, 20 kilos on that lift?
Probably, yeah.
So you're doing, at max, a 40-kilo landmine press, and you got a 90-kilo guy running at you.
Yeah, true.
Whereas a dumbbell press, although the load is not much different, but the more recruitment you're getting from it.
Yeah, okay.
Overall. And just the hypertrophy benefit. I always think when it comes to sports, you can never be too big and strong for a sport. And that's what the program is usually based around, is just getting to a point where you're big enough and strong enough to be confident within your own playing ability.
Yeah. And does that come down to position as well?
Yeah, not really. Because anyone will benefit from more muscle.
That's true. Yeah.
You think about, someone out on the edge that needs to be a little bit more quicker, would possibly like to save it lighter, but you also take some big carries off the start of the sets as well, down your own end. So you need to have a bit of strength behind you to really drive some meters. Versus a forward who obviously needs to be big all the time. They take a lot of bulk runs. So
they get a bit more of a break throughout the game, so they can have that extra weight on.
So I always think it doesn't matter where you play in the field, being bigger and stronger will always give you more confidence to take bigger runs.
Definitely. Less risk of injury as well too.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is a big thing. I wanted to ask you about injury prevention. Just throwing it on you, but like I've been struggling. I did my ankle last year, and it's been lingering all pre-season and into the start of this season. So how do you go about injury prevention?
It's one of those tough ones where we don't really know. Like, you can read all the paper in the world, and some people are like, oh, you got to do this exercise to prevent this injury, but then the game's so, especially rugby, is so unpredictable compared to other games.
Yeah, you're just getting twisted and folded in every angle. You can't really prepare for it.
Which is where, going back to those super coaches on Instagram, they give you all these funky exercises to improve these sort of mobility and function of certain areas.
Yep.
You know, a lot of twisting, rotating, lunging, things like that. Where are they really going to prevent an injury? Probably not, because you're already in those positions throughout your season, and then you come into your off season and just expose yourself to those positions again.
Yeah.
Whereas just getting stronger will probably have a little bit more of a benefit to injury prevention.
So more about building the foundation than it is trying to train a specific movement patterns.
Because like those exercises that they're giving you, they're good, but they only live in a small part of your session.
More accessory work.
Yeah, like your prep work that we do, and then like maybe sprinkle a few in here and there. But you know, just getting strong and essentially trying to improve, you know, stability and function at certain areas, like your hips and your shoulders, will have a much farther, you can say, runway of progression with injury prevention.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, sweet. So just really build the foundation.
Yeah, because I
always try, when I look at training, and I'm not a coach by any means, and I don't have the knowledge that you do, I think I look at that sort of shit that the online coaches do, I'm like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah,
if I do this line, what do you call it? Fucking
landmine press.
Yeah, landmine press in the lunge position. That's gonna make me just a beast.
Yeah, where it will have its carry on, but I think, you know, skipping your foundations is just gonna set you off.
Yeah, especially like I've been out of the gym for a month now, so we just really need to
dial back into
move
well and get strong.
Dial back into it, and then we can always look at those little things.
Yeah.
Later on.
Actually, I was listening to a lecture the other day. I can't remember who it was. One of the prescript coaches was talking, and they were talking about sports, and they brought up a really valuable point, which I never thought about before. But they reckon everyone that is, like, you know, when you look at athletes, they're the 1%ers.
Yeah.
Like, no one can do what they can do. That's why they're there. And some of them are just, they're intended for the sport.
Yeah, just naturals.
They see it a lot better. They have a very low risk of injury or rate of injuries.
Yeah, you look at Tom Trbojevic. He's done his hamstring again, and you just know he's been doing everything physically possible to prepare his body for it, but he took a hit up, hamstring gone. You can't really train to prevent that. Like, what, are you just not going to run?
Literally, and you think back, you know, in the 90s and early 2000s of some of those guys and how good they were.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what their gym program was back then?
Yeah.
If they even had one.
Probably not.
Yeah.
They probably didn't even have a gym.
You think back to like Andrew Johns.
Yeah.
Getting smashed after training on the beers.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't have a strict program, did he?
And then you look at guys today that are doing everything they can, and they're not even, half of them aren't even as good as he will ever be.
Yeah.
Or ever was.
Do you think it's a case of overtraining? Maybe, like, are they overtrained? Is that why
maybe
their body can't keep up with the output that they're having to do every week?
Yeah, I'm not too sure about that.
Yeah, I wonder. Because I mean, the faster the game's got, like the more injuries. I've seen a stat that was, I think it was before the 6 again rule, it was like 3 major injuries per round. And after the 6 again rule, it's like 4.5 major injuries per round.
Yeah,
that's a lot of injuries happening.
Yeah, it definitely has its role. I look at injuries as like you see a big bunch of them early in the season, and you see a big bunch from later in the season.
Yeah.
And then obviously you have your freak ones through the middle, but obviously early season injuries are kind of just, you know, some people probably had a relaxed off season. Come back to pre-season, they'll get injured because they have time off, or
vice versa. They had a massive pre-season
and they're still fatigued.
They're still fatigued and go back into a full speed game.
Because as fatigue builds up, you know, your chance of injury does increase. So
definitely,
it definitely has a roll-on effect.
What are we gonna do in my program to manage, I guess, fatigue? What's your plan?
Just get strong.
Yeah,
is, you know, just keep the gym. Is a very strong statement.
Yeah.
But, you know, you look at someone who's obviously a strong boy who can lift a lot of weight, they can handle a lot more fatigue than someone that can't.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Which is something I've learned a lot. You know, someone like Corey, who is a lot strong in the legs, he can train legs before he goes and does footy training, and he gets home, he's fine.
Definitely.
because he's got such a big tolerance to fatigue.
Yeah, I think diet comes into that as a lot too. If
Yeah.
your diet's dialed, your recovery is going to be a lot better.
Yeah.
So
you don't need ice baths and all that. You just need food and hydration
and sleep. Just dial the simple things,
Because decreasing your risk of fatigue by getting stronger and eating and all that will play a big part in your performance as well.
Yeah, definitely. How's your training looking?
Well, it's pretty. At the moment, we're dropping back to 4 days a week from 5 because I'm starting to get into a little bit of bike riding.
I've seen that.
Just a little bit of bike riding. I think I did 20 Ks last weekend. I haven't gone this weekend, but last weekend.
Where'd you go?
Well, it rained yesterday, so to Memorandum and back.
Oh yeah, just on the rail trail.
Yeah, so pretty
sweet.
Pretty good ride up. Fine. So I'm gonna try and add another 10 Ks to that next time I go. It was gonna be today, but maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, that's sick. That's interesting. You went from doing no cardio to just jumping on a bike and doing 20 Ks.
Yeah, it's really easy. Like, surprised me how easy it is.
Yeah, true.
Because I got to the first time I went for a ride, I went to Crawford and back, which was like 10 Ks.
It's pretty flat rail trail too.
No, it's not. It's not. The whole way to Memorandum is basically slight uphill.
Yeah, what do they call it? They call it like the don't give up track or something, because it's like the slightest incline, but it's the whole way.
Because the whole way.
I think that first bit from Kingaroy out to
Crawford
is the worst. Yeah,
and then we a little downhill from Crawford.
We normally run from just before Crawford out to Memorandum. We skip that.
Oh yeah,
Kingaroy to Crawford part.
Yeah, so you'd know when you get past Crawford, it's like uphill, downhill, all the way to Memorandum.
Yeah. Then there's that slight uphill on the way back, and when we did a long run out there a couple of weeks ago, that bit got me good. It sneaks up on you.
You ride in there, and the whole way is kind of like you're just pedaling hard, but you're going pretty slow. And then the way back, you just breeze through it. It's pretty good, but
I prefer it like that. It's easier to get the hard stuff done first and then cruise home.
Literally. So I was going to see what Memorandum to Rulen was like. If it's about the same, then I'll probably keep going to Tingura and then turn around there, which would be.
How long does it take you?
Well, it took me
20 Ks.
An hour and 10, and that's when I stopped for about 10 minutes and had a bit of water and.
Oh yeah, it's not too bad.
Then turned around and went back.
Any goal with it, or just purely cardio?
Just cardio, just something outdoors.
Yeah, true. Get outside.
Getting a bit colder now, so.
Yeah, it'd be fresh riding in the cold.
Yeah, well.
You try and aim for like a midday on a weekend or something.
I went last Sunday about 10 o'clock and it was perfect.
Yeah.
Didn't sweat at all, so I got a bit burnt though, which was strange, but.
Yeah, right. Oh, it was pretty hot last weekend.
Yeah.
We played our first game of footy last weekend.
That's right.
Yeah.
Probably talking about that, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, we played Cherbourg in Cherbourg. Got the win. Well, by the end of it, I think it was 36-24 or something like that. But we had a killer first half. It was 20-4 at half time. Like, we opened the season strong. Just fell off a little bit at the start of the second half. Just fatigue and the heat was nuts.
Yeah.
They ended up doing 20-minute drinks breaks throughout the game because it was just way too hot. Sun was just beaming too. There was nothing breaking it up. But got through it, scraped the win away, which is a good way to start the season. It's always good to get a win away from home too. They're the harder games. So we got next weekend, bye this weekend, rep footy this weekend, so no one's playing. And then Nanango and Nanango next weekend. So another tough game, but if we can get that win, we'll be off to a flyer of the season start. Yeah. So yeah, that's where you come in, helping me help me perform my best, because I feel like I was just a little bit out of my feet in that first game, even with all the preseason. Yeah, so hopefully dialing in the rest of these little things. Really just gives me that little bit of an edge when it comes game day. Yeah, definitely. We'll just take it away from the gym for a bit. So what's been happening outside of that? Well, Easter a couple weeks ago now, but went camping, Big Riggin. It's about 4 hours away, which was nice. It's good to get out of town for a bit and just there's pretty much no service out there, so no phone. It was actually really good. Need to probably do it more often. Don't realize how much stress and how much time you spend on your phone until you don't have it. It was good. We camped for a bit just with Mrs. Family, and then we did a hike while we were there. I think it was 7Ks. Was it 7? I think it was 7Ks there, 7Ks back. It was to a waterfall, which was sick. I think I showed you the photo. Yeah, it was unreal. It was a tough walk. It was like pretty much straight uphill. It was tough. Mrs. was complaining the whole time, but don't tell her I said that. And then she's gonna see it. Yeah. So I just walked into that one. But yeah, no, it was good. It was. I don't really go on hikes, but it's definitely something I would do more. Only if there was like something you're hiking towards. I wouldn't I only do it if you go to find the view of a mountain or go to find a waterfall or something. I wouldn't just hike to hike. Not my cup of tea. But that was sick. Smashed too many chockies while I was away, so that's another reason why you're helping me get back in shape, is I've put on a couple kgs of chocky. But yeah, that was Easter break. It was just good to get away. Yourself?
Really not much outside of gym happens with my life these days.
Yeah, that's true.
Consuming content, gym content, programming, training. It's pretty all gym focused really in my life now. So
do you find you ever get burnt out from, well, not burnt out, but you just ever get over gym, I guess? Like you want to break from it?
Yeah. I haven't been training much in the last week.
Yeah.
A couple of sessions here and there. Probably because of a bit more burnout than
I just remember when I don't know if you remember, I worked at the gym a couple years ago, and when I was working at the gym and then training at the same gym.
Yeah.
And just that, I was just like, God, I need a break from this place. And it just, made me made me lose like the love for it, I guess, kind of. But you're in a bit of a different scenario. Like
yeah, well, luckily it's from the comfort of my own home.
Yeah.
But I also got got a full-time job as well that I got to balance.
Yeah.
So that's
it's a bit of a balancing act.
Challenging, but no, I try not to watch too much gym YouTube anymore. Like
I don't watch it at all.
Yeah, I got a select handful of people that I enjoy watching. But actually I had a throwback the other week. I watched some old David Lade.
I don't mind doing that either.
I haven't done that in a good 5-6 years.
Yeah, it's nostalgic.
I heard a song. Someone on Instagram, and it was a song that just brought back some David Lade memories.
The shed gym days.
Yeah, and I was like, fuck, I've heard this on David Lade's videos before. And I was like, I should go back and watch some. And it actually...
he's kind of how we all started.
Yeah.
Training and
mad throwback.
Falling in love with gym. He was good.
Yeah, 5x5 squats.
God, we had the worst programs back in the day. We're just destroying ourselves.
It's a respectable program, but 6 days on, it's pretty rough.
Everything was just full on. I don't know. I don't think my body could handle it anymore.
No, I definitely couldn't.
I don't know how we did it.
I don't think I could get under a squat and do a barbell squat anymore.
There's no mobility.
No, I got the mobility. That's not what I'm worried about. Just the weight on my back.
Yeah. I suppose back then we weren't really throwing around much weight.
I got up to 180.
That was after David Lade, wasn't it? Yeah, that was when you were powerlifting.
That was still squatting.
Back in the gym day, in the shed days, we're benching 60 kilos, thinking we would have made.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. One plate.
Yeah.
That was good.
Unreal.
Races coming up next weekend. Are you going?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Actually.
Taking my missus with you.
Yeah.
Playing footy.
My missus as well.
Oh, yeah. Clarify that.
Group of us.
Yeah, group. Jesus.
Yeah, that would be all going there. Got to head down a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, you drinking?
Yeah, I don't know how much though.
Yeah, okay.
That's the thing.
That means you're getting drunk. Let's be real, you're not having one.
I don't know. See how we go. I don't really... When I go to events like that, I don't really drink much for some reason. I don't know what it is. I just can't get around it. Where at like just a meet up with the boys,
Yeah, well, last weekend it was just us and the missus, and we just got plastered. God, I was hungover that next day.
That was pretty rough.
Yeah.
That was random, actually.
That was so random.
But yeah, it happens.
A failed podcast step turned into a bloody Night out.
Drinking event, yeah. Bit of games as well.
Yeah, that was fun.
It's good fun.
That
Need it
was.
every now and again.
Yeah. How do you go about training and drinking? It's a tough one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
So normally I just don't.
Well, that's the best way to do it.
I usually avoid the drinking part altogether. But when I do splurge out and have a drink, I usually would not train for a couple of days after because I don't see the point in even trying.
Yeah.
I'm one of those guys that if it's not going to be a productive workout, I just don't.
Yeah.
I think, could, some people are like, oh, you're a fucking pussy. Or other people will be like, no, that's pretty smart. But if I'm not going to, I could probably go in and match last week's or try and beat last week's. But if I don't feel good mentally going into a workout, I just won't. I think it's better off putting my time elsewhere.
Yeah. And your body's already trying to recover from the night out. So, like, you just put an extra stress on your body and it's probably just going to prolong your recovery, really. It's probably one of the downsides about, well, not downsides, but one of the things with footy is like after a win, like last weekend, we were just all keen to get on it, so we went and got on it. And so my recovery for the next 3 or 4 days was shocking. Because like Sunday I was hungover as anything, so I didn't feel any of the pain. Monday, God, it was a tough day at work. like, oh, that's sore. Yeah, probably shouldn't get blind after a game, but I guess if you are going to do it, you just got to be smart about your recovery and kind of, I guess, prep for it.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know how you prep
just,
for it really,
just hydrate.
Yeah.
Make sure you're eating food before you go out and that sort of thing, and then try not to rebound. I'm bad for it. If I'm hungover, I'll just eat whatever.
Me, it's like sugary drinks. I
can't
do sugar.
Yep.
And I can't do beer either. That always fucks me gut up and gives me a headache. So just whatever. Some sort of, and vodka, I can't really do vodka. So
fuck, you might as well just not drink.
So a select range of spirits and no sugar mix.
Yeah.
And I'm usually pretty good the next day, unless I have a lot.
I've actually decided I'm gonna get off the piss for a bit, just to dial in these first few months. First few months, I reckon. I'm gonna try and go. I've got a wedding in September, so between now and September, stay off the piss. Which will be hard because that's the whole of footy season.
Yeah,
but I want to do it for myself.
Yeah,
nobody else. I want to do it for myself and see how much I can get out of our training, and then footy season as well.
Yeah, there's no downside to that at all. So
no,
that's pretty good.
No, the only downside is not getting on the piss of the boys. But there's plenty of there's more upside. There's more upside than downside. So gonna do that and see how it goes. I did it. I think it was last year or maybe the year before. I think it was the year before. I had 6 months off the piss. I don't know why I stopped. Really, it was really good. I actually went out a couple of times while I was off the piss, and it wasn't too bad.
Yeah,
like back-to-back nights is a bit like we went away for 21st, and the first night was sweet. It was fun. I was having a good time. The second night, I was like, I'm going home. Like it was just not the same. Like you just can't go back to back. But I don't know why I stopped, so I'm going to get back into it.
Yeah, well, for me, I'm not really a big drinker anyway, so, but when I do, I like to enjoy it.
As we all do.
Yeah.
No, I've just got, if I'm having one, I'm having 10.
Yeah.
So.
Actually, zero alcohol beer. It's actually not bad. I tried the Coopers.
Yeah.
And it just tastes like a Cooper, which I like Coopers, and it doesn't give me a headache.
I might have to try it.
And it's pretty.
I normally just go soda and limes if I'm out.
Yeah.
Because if you have a drink in your hand, you don't get everyone coming up to you. Oh, you're not drinking.
Yeah.
Why are you not drinking? And everyone does it. And it's like I don't feel like explaining myself 100 times over, so I'll just hold this little drink, and for something it worked. It was good.
And you hydrate. I did that for a couple of nights. Go out and soda and lime.
And you're hydrated.
It feels so good.
Yeah.
At the end of the night, you're like,
you wake up too, no headache, no nothing.
I forgot about that little hack.
To go. Yeah, it was a good one. And they don't taste half bad either.
Yeah, they're good.
That's sort of where I'm at, I guess life-wise, just trying to dial those little things back in. I had a really good start to the year and then sort of just dipped off the last couple of months, but pick it back up and with your programming and your guidance, I think will be sweet.
Yeah.
How's your new coach going?
Yeah, well, we've been...
Well, it's not that new anymore, is it?
been a while. So James Mack.
Yeah.
Shout out to James Mack. He's an absolute lifesaver. I've been consuming his podcast for a long time, and obviously the Prescript podcast, and then
I'll have to give it a listen.
I decided to bite the bullet and sign up for his coaching, and it's been obviously a game changer. Like I feel really good all the time now.
Were you doing your own coaching before? Like, were you doing your own stuff before that?
Actually, yeah, because I had a coach for a long time, but he was just a nutrition. Nick, shout out to Nick. he's a beast, that fella. All respect to him, but yeah, I decided I wanted to branch out on my own for a bit. Did that for a while, and then I just decided that I'm gonna give James a go, and it's been a really good investment, paying off beautifully. So, I feel the training style is obviously a lot different to what I'm used to. I'm usually very like machine based, very low reps, very low sets, and just pump it out. High intensity, where James, we have a little bit more volume in the mix, a little bit higher reps, but the intensity is still up there, and I'm responding really well to it. So
and you always, like, when you coach yourself, you don't look at yourself as honestly as someone else would. Like like as much as you say you want to or you try to, you never really can pick apart your performance as much as someone else. So it's always good to have a bit of guidance from a third party, I guess.
Yeah, he's very knowledgeable guy. So the biggest thing is just the accountability, which was massive at the start, trying to dial back into things and learning some stuff from him as well, like the importance of hydration. Was insane. I was shocking with my hydration. I would like 3 liters and be like, I'm good.
Yeah, that's enough.
And then James straight away is like, we're going to 6, buddy. I'm like, holy shit. And I feel so much better for it. And
you got me on 5 to 6, and so I've had to go buy a new water bottle because otherwise I'm not getting it down. But I'm keen to see, like, my hydration's been pretty average lately too, which definitely is a big factor into more fatigue and not performing as well. Hydration is everything.
It's I can't remember the exact figure, but it's like a 2% decrease in hydration or dehydration can affect your performance like 60%.
Yeah, right.
Like, I can't remember the exact numbers, but it's a massive scale. So just being hydrated in itself would be like.
Got any tips for hydration?
Yeah, I got heaps.
Like, I need some.
Other than because like just drinking 6 liters of straight water is pretty rough.
Yeah, and I feel like you can get more out of your hydration than just water.
You need good electrolyte balance. It's probably a massive one. So. Usually when I do a meal plan out, each meal will have a certain amount of salt to add on to it.
That's the most basic electrolyte there is.
Yeah, because you get your sodium, potassium through that. And, you can get like a because you need like, it's body weight dependent, but, 6 to 8, I think 6 grams. I can't remember the exact figures.
Yeah.
It's a pretty high amount of sodium and potassium you need. So salt will take a big bunch of that.
I feel like everyone thinks salt's bad.
Yeah, there's a little bit of don't even get me started. I think every time I sit down in the lunchroom at work, pull my salt out and then coat my meal, everyone's just like, what the hell? What are you doing?
Yeah, there's different, like, if you're doing that, if you're whacking bloody 10 grams of table salt on your, it's going to be bad for you. But if you're structured with it and you're using good quality salt, like, I don't think people realize that there's actually bad salt and good salt.
Yeah, well, I mean, table salt's alright. Like, you get your iodine through it, which is pretty good for your thyroid. But pink salt is also just king.
Yeah, always has been.
You get a higher potassium ratio in your pink salt, which is why it's the preferred one. And a lot of people don't realise the benefits of being properly hydrated with electrolytes.
Everyone, gymming, training or not,
should be hydrated.
Your body, is it like 70%? I think your body's 70% water or something.
Yeah,
it's something nuts like that.
And the amount of looks I get, they're like, you're going to have a heart attack. I'm like, no, you're going to have a heart attack, bro. I'm fine. I'm chilling.
While they're sitting there having a VB and a durry.
Meat pie. And they're like, worried about my sodium intake. How much sodium's in that, pal?
Have a look at yourself, buddy.
Yeah, but
it's funny how the people who are doing the absolute least for their body and least for their health have the biggest opinions.
Yeah, it's
like
unreal.
Yeah, this salt isn't going to kill me because I'm doing everything right. It's just going to benefit me.
Actually, I even get pushed back from Katie. She's like, you don't need that much salt. I was like, I do actually. I do. Because I'm actually hydrating. I need something to take the water in.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Sodium and potassium will help increase your carbohydrate absorption as well.
Oh, there you go. I didn't know that.
So if you're hydrated and you eat your carbs and you have it with salt, sodium helps pull it into the blood, I believe, and then potassium helps keep it in there.
Yeah, okay.
Or keep it into the muscle anyway. So there is more to than hydration with your electrolyte balance as well.
So drinking 6 liters of water, it's going to be better than not drinking 6 liters of water, but you'd want need electrolyte supplement with that.
Yeah, definitely. I have some coconut water as well throughout the day.
Yeah.
And I also have Hydromax in here.
Yeah. Yeah, you put me onto that. I need to get some.
I have probably about 2 liters of my water of Hydromax.
Yeah.
And I do about 2-3 scoops of that while I'm at work because it tastes amazing.
Yeah.
And it's more than just electrolytes as well. It's got coconut water abstract. It's got cranberry abstract. It's taurine in it as well, which is a massive hydration supplement that people don't really think about.
No, I thought that was just in energy drinks.
Yeah, well, it is.
Yeah.
So you need, I think they say you need minimum 5 grams of taurine a day, and you get 2.5 from a white monster. So
2 white monsters, baby.
So I have one of them and some Hydromax, and I'm chilling. But
that's one way to look at it.
Yeah, so you get other supplements from the Hydromax as well, plus your sodium intake, and you're just a hydrated beast at that point.
Yeah,
so.
That's another thing. And people always shit on they try and tell you how bad zero sugar drinks and all that are. Yeah, they're probably not the best for you, but
they taste good.
They taste good, and neither's smashing 4 Domino's pizzas a week. You know what I mean? If someone's doing all the other things right, and their little outlet or their little cheat is a zero sugar drink, what's really the harm?
Yeah, it's probably I have one pretty much every day.
Yeah, it's probably not the best thing for you. If you wanted to be 100% healthy and clean, no, it's probably not. But it's better than bloody half the other shit people are doing.
Well, it makes me feel good. So
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Might be a slight addiction in there.
Yeah, probably.
Probably a little bit of a headache if I didn't have one, but
that's not good.
But no, they're good drinks, and I don't. To me, it's like, well, I'm eating good, I'm hydrated.
Yeah,
it's my thing to get me through my work day.
Yeah, people drink.
Yeah, I have them early enough, so it's not going to affect my sleep and.
People drink 6 beers every day after work and then say, "Nah, that's sugar-free drinks. No, good for you, bro. You're killing yourself with that." Okay.
I mean, stick to your iced coffee.
How's your liver feeling? Rolling from supplements, you've got a few in my program. You want to go over them quickly?
Yeah, so I think we got zinc, magnesium, fish oil. I think they're the big 3.
Yeah, and then creatine as well.
Which is 4. Everyone's a staple. So I think zinc is obviously, it's pretty hard to get through food alone.
Yeah, you got to eat a lot of. It's in is it spinach? No, that's iron.
Yeah,
I can't even remember what food it's in. I just take the tablet. Just take the tablet.
Yeah, no, but I think I can't remember off the top of my head, but it is. I know it's pretty hard, and what you need isn't that high either. So
yeah, okay.
A small dose of creatine, zinc throughout the day, or one point in the day is cannot really go wrong. But supplements are they're one of those things where if you do take too much, you definitely know when you're overdosing.
Yeah,
as such. But
and you just you can only get so much from it. You take an ungodly amount of it. It's not really going to give you any more benefits than taking the normal recommended amount.
Yeah, it's a funny one, and you don't even really know what you're taking is even getting absorbed, do you?
Yeah, but it's a bit of a placebo effect.
Yeah, which could be a bit of a deep dive because I got a strong opinion on placebos. Yeah. But bucket.
We'll save that for another episode.
You got me going now. I think placebos, they're real.
Yeah.
Right? Hear me out. I reckon if you take something, say you were somehow unexposed to the fitness industry, and you've seen a test booster, and you're like, oh fuck yeah,
yeah,
and
true.
You take it, and you've somehow missed the millions of videos out there saying how rubbish they are.
Yeah.
You start taking it, and your brain thinks all right, this is going to help me.
True.
So it naturally will start getting the hormones and the pathways functioning to boost your testosterone. In that opinion,
good point.
It works with I think a lot of supplements work in that way.
Well, that's why I always run placebo trials as well.
Yeah, and
because they need to figure out whether it's just your brain tricking your body or if the thing's actually doing what it's supposed to.
I think, I know I've seen one on steroids, and I think a group took a sugar pill and told it was steroids. A group took steroids and told they weren't on steroids, and a group took steroids and told they're on steroids. And I think all three of them got the exact same or very similar results.
Yeah, to a degree.
And
if you inject 500 mgs of water and then inject 500 mgs of test, you're probably going to get a different result.
But they reckon the group that were told they're on steroids but weren't, I think it might have been it was an oral steroid, so it was a sugar pill.
Yeah.
They actually kept up with the enhanced group because they believed.
Yeah, right. They were just training harder.
Yeah, they believed they could.
Yeah.
So they did. Which made me think, hold on a minute. Maybe placebo, it's a thing.
Is that why there's sugar pills in your cabinet?
Well, it doesn't work because I know they're not.
Yeah, right. So it's just it's a lot of perceptive. Yeah, a lot of perceptive.
So if you
perspective. That's the word. God.
That's right. It's only
English.
100 people can see it. So
yeah, it's true.
But your brain believes it, so it gets the pathways going in that function. So
there'd be a limit to that, though.
Oh yeah, obviously you're not going to get the exact same results. But I like to think of it as whatever you are taking, it might just be shit, but you don't know any different.
Yeah, so you're gonna, if you get the benefits from it, you get the benefits from it, whether it's absorbing or not.
But if you already went into it knowing that it was shit, you're not going to get those same benefits.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's true. It's all about mindset.
That's my little theory on this could be for every single supplement in the market. The whole thing could be a scam.
The whole fitness industry is a scam.
Supplements are a scam.
There's a few people out there I know that are like that. They're just like, nah, all supplements are a scam.
Yeah.
It's all a scam.
Literally,
just eat watermelon and you'll get massive.
Yeah, you'll get jacked.
So we got creatine's a big one. I've started taking it again. I should have never stopped.
Yeah,
it's something. Something everyone can take. Fish oil, I got to get some of that. What's the benefits of fish oil?
Managing inflammation is one of the biggest ones.
Yeah, which is something that we really have to try and stay on top of. Otherwise,
inflammation is the biggest progress killer, especially chronic inflammation.
Yeah,
other inflammation after your training session's
fine. That's normal.
But chronic inflammation is a really bad inflammation.
It is. It's simple as that.
Simple. Yeah,
you just if we don't keep on top of it, it's just training output's gonna drop. Everything else is gonna drop with it.
Nutrient absorption will decrease.
Yeah, exactly.
Your recovery will just start plummeting. And
which is definitely one thing I'm keen to get focused on and get better is that recovery and being able to put out as a higher load of. What am I trying to look for? High output. High output. Because you're just gonna get more out of your training if you can train harder.
Yeah.
So
even my supplement stack's pretty basic. I take a Digest Max, which is just a digestive enzyme, which actually would be a staple for most people as well.
Yeah, I have them. I don't take them every day, but if I'm having a big meal, then I take it with that to help my body.
Out of all the digestive supplements out there, it's probably the only one that actually really does anything.
Yeah.
But again, you probably get the placebo effect from others if you.
Yeah, I'd say I was having some gut problems and started taking a probiotic, just to get some healthy.
Probiotics are a bit of a odd one because there's different probiotics for different, issues.
Yeah.
So you got to get the right one. You might have just stumbled across the right one, maybe.
Yeah, I might have got lucky. I don't know. It seemed to help, but at the same time, I went from eating absolute shit to eating a lot cleaner. So that in itself just helps.
Literally. So
it's back to that placebo effect. Yeah. It probably did nothing. It was just the fact that I stopped eating a lot of shit.
So digestive enzymes a major one, and I always think we're not made to eat as much food as we're eating.
Yeah, that's true.
Our bodies probably are struggling to produce enough enzymes to digest the food we're eating anyway. Yeah. So a little bit more will never hurt.
Yeah, just that little push along.
And then a sleep supplement.
Magnesium.
Yeah, I take Big Z's. It's called.
Yeah, you showed me that the other week.
Yeah, it's I haven't really looked into what's in it. I just know I take it and I pass out, and it's the best sleep I've ever had. So was one my coach got me on, which is why I haven't really looked into it because I trust him.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, it works wonders. And then hydration, sleep, and creatine, and obviously protein.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. Doesn't have to be overcomplicated. Eh?
And then I might be looking at I do have slightly elevated blood pressure, so I've got my eye on a supplement to help bring that down, but it's been coming down on its own.
Yeah,
just through nutrition and hydration alone. So
yep, even cardio helps everything.
Yeah, that's why I started biking.
Yeah,
full swing moment there.
Yeah, literally. Is there any sort of specific supplements you would give to a dual athlete that you might not to just a normal gym goer, or is it's pretty much everyone can benefit?
Yeah, so because a lot of dual athletes, a lot of their fatigue and stuff can be managed with training alone.
Yeah,
and obviously nutrition. So once you do as much as you can with pull those strings, which is pretty easy. Like you just pull like leg volume right down.
Yeah,
is the biggest one.
Especially during the season. Hey?
Yeah, 100%. Like I think even yours is probably 2 sets a week, probably on quads.
Yeah, I think it's two. They're obviously intense sets because you still want to get that out of it. But yeah, it's not. It's 4. I think 4. The leg day is 4 exercises.
Yeah,
but that's like
one's hamstring. I know hamstrings because hamstrings need to be strong. Glutes need to be strong, and then I think we throw in a split squat. So that's all pretty much everything.
And that
in the whole body.
That volume can always come up a bit too once we get to the swing of it. Like it's just about getting back into it now.
Yeah, so that's the biggest string is just drop your volume right down to bare minimum, enough to maintain and still progress. Yeah,
you don't want to be just getting weaker and weaker. And that's obviously when something will up it or change the way we go about it. But as long as we can maintain and slightly improve, I'm happy.
Yeah, and then you just eat enough to recover, sleep good, and then obviously supplement to help support those big ones.
Yeah,
and then you can bring in some other things that probably aren't needed anyway.
Little things to just try and push the needle a bit more.
Yeah, needle pushing it's fun.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the fun part of coaching
and
training that people enjoy. When you get the fancy supplement stack to get better at this one thing, 1% each week, and
really dialing the little things in. But like you said, you got to have the big things dialed in before you can even think about it.
Keep the gym the gym.
Yeah, perfect. Sweet. Fuck, that's a pretty good episode. I reckon.
Nice little catch up.
Yep. See you on episode 3.